Welcome all to a very interesting video that I thought I'd actually share with you because I think it's very much worth your time. Now, I'm not actually going to be putting myself on camera for this because there's no need. So this video is actually about the Microsoft rewards scheme that they've got going, and I have to say it's got so much better as the years have gone on. I've been a member of it since I think it was known as just Bing Rewards, even before that actually. When it wasn't very lucrative then, but now you can start to get some serious pointage rolling in. So what you're looking at right now is on the Xbox One or Xbox Series dashboard, and this is the Microsoft Rewards app that you can install on your Xbox. Now, it's worth noting that you don't need to have an Xbox for this. However, it would be highly recommended if you do have one. So if you haven't got an Xbox and you want a couple of quid, we want a couple of quid. You've got a couple of quid, not much. An original Xbox One will do you. Pardon me. I highly recommend that you get this app because not only that, with the website I'm going to show you in a minute, you can pay for your Game Pass monthly with it without actually paying anything, just by doing a few little things each day. And I'll also go into the more complicated tasks, like some of the quests that you get via Game Pass. So to start off with, I think the best thing to start off with would probably be on the website. Now, as you can see here on the website, I've got these are my redeems here that you can get, and I'll go into the points in a second. So what you've got here, as you can see here, there's a sweepstakes, but you can pay for sweepstakes. But if you do certain quests on the Xbox, you can get a few, like 5 sweepstakes entries for free. It's not like you're going to win anything, but it does happen, and I'll show you again a little bit later the Reddit page that actually people do on there, where you can see the people that win stuff and stuff. So it's not a joke; it's not actually made up. So here you can see you can get an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate 1 month. Once you're at level 2. It's 12,000 points. You can make that up in a month. Now you can. Again, there's a lot to get into here. So, but let me just give you like a little overview of what I've managed to get. If I look at my order history, fortunately there's no account settings that's going to be shown there. I wouldn't be that stupid. Here's a few of the sweepstakes that I mentioned. So there was 5 sweepstakes entries for a custom Battlefield Xbox Series X. That you get, that was free because I'd achieved. I'll show you in a minute. There's another one there for Xbox Series X replica fridge. I redeemed about 80 or 90 quid's worth of stuff there on the between the 14th to the 11th of November. Now, these are points I cashed in, as you can see. So it's quite a bit there. If you add all those points up, right? So what we got so from the 14th of the 11th. So 25. Is that the same ones? So these are the same thing. Oh, that was declined. I had to do it again and again. So what was it? It was that was sent. I know I cashed in about 90,000 points. And with that, you can see here, going back to, I think after that, the last time I cashed in anything was, let's have a look here, April the 8th was the last time I cashed in some, so there was 10, 20 quid there. Is that right? Oh no, that was August. Apologies, that was August. And then we got there in July. I cashed in another £5 there. 25 quid in June. That's 30 quid in June. 45 quid. Yeah, May. Sorry, you can see here where I've been cashing in. Going right back to January. I think I actually cashed in a little bit just around Christmas as well. So within a year, I've probably got about 300 odd quid out of them, if not more. And it's only getting better. So what do we have here? Right, well, at the moment I'm sitting at 39,020 points. Bearing in mind I cashed in around about sort of mid to late November. I think I'm going pretty well at the moment. And here's an example of your dailies. Now, I think it's after a certain amount of time. It doesn't take long. you go up to level 2, which gives you, extra discounts off of when you redeem your points. Today's a Sunday. You don't get brilliant stuff on here today, but there's a free 10 pointers there, which will do you for your 8 or 9 day streak. And once you've done that, it gives you an extra 150 points, which is nice every 9 days or 10 days. You can see here that I'm on my 566 days without breaking my streak. Yeah, that takes some dedication, but most people sit there and just watch the news in the mornings or something like that. So if you make it part of your morning routine, it don't take long at all. And I'll give you some tips as well towards the end about what you can do to shorten the amount of time it takes you to do this. So you get punch cards as well. Each month there's usually one. This one here was 150 points for a New Year one. You basically just click on a load of links, 5 links to be precise. Maybe do a little quiz, and that give you the points once a month, that is. And then you get some extra activities here, as you can see. This is usually the Supersonic quiz, for example. That's generally Monday to Friday. So you get 30 points for that. So on average, this part here is 50 points on Monday to Friday. They also do chuck in, there isn't one here at the moment, but it's true or false, and that's a 50 pointer. So the average points per day based upon this part and your daily searches. Now, up here, where do we see it? It doesn't seem to show it on here. In fact, if I go onto the little add-in that you've got here, it tells you your earnings. So you get 90 points. It's 3 points per search. And that just automatically goes on whether you're on mobile Edge or on your PC Edge, and that is mobile. Now, a little tip there is if you have the Edge app on your mobile, you do your searches. You could do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, etc., etc. Some people actually bookmark the letter A to however many points there are. So, for example, in the mobile, because it's 3 points, I believe that's if my math is correct, it's 20 searches. Well, I did 25 because that adds into this as well. So 72 would be 25 searches. So you could have 25 separate pages, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, searching on Bing, okay? So it's very important you know that, on Bing. So, and then for the 90 points, it's 30 searches. I just literally do A, and then B, and then C, and then D, and then E, and just keep searching. It takes me no more than 2 minutes to do all that. There used to be a way of doing it. Microsoft stopped it. I don't think it's because of any particular reason, but you used to be able to search on Bing and put in, so I don't know, H element from the periodic table, and you just literally just tapped right on the arrow until you've gone through the whole periodic table, which have got you all your searches, which took no more than a minute. But that stopped, unfortunately, so you had to kind of devise other ways of doing it. Now, this is in the UK. In the United States, they get more points than we do in the UK. Hence why there seems to be an awful lot more people in the United States managing to buy Xbox Series X's on their points alone. Now, if you look at my points here, my lifetime points at 509,370. That's just about enough to buy a Series X, or just shy. So, and I've got most of that really in the past couple of years, but you can do it. If you're persistent, you can do it. And this is just based on your daily stuff, and without even getting involved with the Game Pass quests and the new addition to the Xbox app, which at the moment is only for specific people, and I'll show you that shortly. So yeah, so basically every day you have your set stuff here to do, and you do that every day, and it all adds up. Now, as for rewards, I already showed you a couple of these: a Game Pass Ultimate, a Roblox digital code. I wouldn't bother with flip and win. Some people do buy it, but it can get addictive and you can waste your points. There's plenty of sweepstakes here if you want to redeem your points for that. I don't bother personally. I personally go for the gift cards. So 5,850 points, which is equivalent of I think that's about £5 something. Well, it's £5, but in points, it's like about almost £6, something like that. I forget what the ratio is now of what the payment is to stuff, but those are your best bets. Now, you can, if you're not a Microsoft fan, you can do this and use the points to buy. I'm pretty sure they're on here somewhere. They did have it on here. They did have an Amazon gift card. They seem to have stopped that. But you can see here, like, for example, with Tesco, it's a lot less. You get a lot less bang for your buck if you go with a third party, which is obvious. It's going to happen like that. But you can see here, you can exchange for Mike's, M&S, Pizza Express, John Lewis Partnership, Waitrose. You can donate if you want to Special Olympics and other organisations. Here we go, Xbox Live Gold membership you can get on here. What else? They did have a Great British Pub gift code. Yeah, so you can go and have a meal. You know, Curry's PC World as well. Do you see what I mean? There is plenty on there that you can get. And they say they did have Amazon. It seems to. Oh, and you don't need that, to be fair. The Microsoft Solitaire Collection gift card, especially for yourself if you've already got Game Pass. But there used to be Amazon on here. I don't know why they're taking it off. Anyway, that's what you get the idea. So I'm looking at my status here. Look, I've redeemed that amount of points. You can see and my level benefits. There we go. So daily Bing search point limit is 250. You can see here points earned per dollar spent. So 1-to-1 there on a level 1, but when you're level 2, 10-to-1, or level 2 plus Xbox Live Gold 20-to-1. So it doesn't say here, but you do get. Oh yes, you get 10% off when redeeming from Microsoft brands, and you also get when you purchase stuff. So yeah, when you buy stuff with your points or just your bank card or what have you, you get points for your purchases on top of all these points. And you get these little funky badges when you reach certain things. You see this one here is a what does it say here? Let's just have a look. It does tell you what they are. A founder, because I've been doing this for years. So that's the rewards points on your desktop, on your computer. You can get the app here as well, which is helpful just for have a little look there instead of you having to go to the website. It's quite handy. And that brings us on to the actual Xbox itself and quests and the rewards app on the Xbox. So here we are. Let's look at this, shall we? So if I just back out here, you can see the app here, Microsoft Rewards on Xbox. Now here every week, I'm 118-week streak for this one. On this one, it gives you 100 points each week. And on this occasion, you check out that by clicking on there and it gives you 10 points. This one, as it's self-explanatory, you launch the rewards app 3 days in a row and then it will tick itself. This one here, earn 200 points this week. If you do your points on your search online on Edge, you'll get that on the first day it comes up. Other examples are earn 3 achievements in a game. Not difficult, especially if you've got Game Pass. And other ones, again, that's basically it, what you get on here. So checking out a game, launching the app 3 days in a row, and earning 3 achievements. Now, as you can see on the left there, I'm currently on a 118-week streak, which means another 2 weeks, and I get a bonus 2,500 points. Now, do you see where this is going now? These points are starting to add up now. That's once every, as you can see, 10 weeks you get that. But it all helps because that's 10 weeks at 100 points, 1,000 points. But that mustn't sound much, but it all adds up as you go along doing your dailies, etc., etc. Microsoft also give you the AMEM, which is the Achieve More, Earn More. If you get an achievement every day, this refreshes. So you can get an extra 50 points a day. Again, there's plenty of games out there to do that. Some people have what they call burner games, which is a game that's got very easy achievements, and you just literally do one each day to get your 50 points. You see, it's all adding up. Now, on top of that, you have bonus punch cards. Okay, so there was the Microsoft Rewards Top 10. This one I completed a while back. You just unlock an achievement in any one of their top 10 favourite games, which are right there at the top. So you just get an achievement and you get 500 points. Nice. Then you've also got bonus ones like here, Rainbow Six Extraction. This particular one, don't even need to open it to tell you. It was to download the game. It's on Game Pass, so it was a no-brainer, and get one achievement. And that didn't take me very long either. Pro tip for that one, just start the game, go in on the training level, find the alien, and basically you just melee him about 3 times, and then you get the achievement. So nice and easy for that one. But you get a multitude of different ones. You get ones for... There was a point where they were doing a gamer score challenge of 10,000 Microsoft rewards points. So effectively, every achievement point you got gave you 1 Microsoft rewards point. So I did it quite quickly. I did all 3 or 4 of them that came up. 10,000 gamer score in a month. They've stopped that now, by the looks of it, and they give you basically it's not on there now. It's gone because it's done, but it's basically, I think it's 2,500 points for doing various different things like checking out a game and logging in for 5 days. So, and that's at the moment seems to be each month. So there's another 2,500 points there. Then on top of all that, you get a weekly rewards poll, which is 10 points. You get, here's like, for here, if you buy some, I don't know, in-game currency, you get X amount of currency, you get 2,400 points. I don't bother with those personally. As you can see, as I mentioned, for every £1 spent, you get up to 20 points per pound. So that says, that's not 400,000 there, it's infinite basically. You get 20 points per pound on every pound you spend in the store. And that also includes if you've redeemed gift cards as well. Then you get your 5 pointers. So for example, generally each day, sometimes you get 4 or 5 of these that are 5 points each, and it'll just be checking out a game. So you click the link. I don't have YouTube installed on my Xbox, but you just tap it and then it opens. And even if you haven't got it on there, it still gives you the 5 points. So, like, for example, YouTube. So there's more there. You also get points for renting movies. If you're a movie buff, well, you rent some movies like that, and then you get an extra 2,400 points. These points are starting to rack up, aren't they? Well, guess what? There's more to come. Can you believe it? Anyway, the more to come point is, if I just go to the correct app and have a look, let's just go down to the quests. Now, quests renew every week. If I can, I think, all right, so let me just show you, for example, the biggest one that happens each month. This is to complete 45 daily quests a month, as you can see, and complete 15 weekly quests in a month. Now, you have to be on this, but, you know, you have to be on it, you know, to keep up so you don't miss it. But your daily quests are simply log into the Game Pass mobile apps. Just download it, log into it. You don't need a gold account. Oh, no, yes, you do. Apologies. You do. You need to have Game Pass for it, obviously. And then play a Game Pass game. You can just open up on xCloud and just open the game up and it'll give you that. So that's 10 points a day. And here's some examples of weekly quests. So unlock 3 achievements or play 3 different Game Pass games. Play Game Pass. Earn an achievement in Game Pass. Let's see what else we got down here. Most of these are the same as my dailies, you see. So, quest dedication, there you go, 100 points. 12, complete 12 daily and 12 weekly quests. Other ones like this changes every week. You get other ones and they vary in money. Some points. Some of them are times 3, 50 points. So it'll say times 3, or it'll be 75 points times 2, for example, 150 points. So like, for example, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, just open the game, download it and open it, 25 points. Zoo Tycoon, clean up animal poops. There's also these little quests you do, you know, that's got to be, I found it amusing, and I played a game I hadn't played before. So, you know, the quests sort of, you know, give you a chance to try something you hadn't tried before. And Descenders, earn 10,000 reputation. It looks difficult, it's not at all. Here, new Super Lucky's Tale, collect 300 coins. If you've already got them already in these games, you have to go over it again, but it don't take long. Stardew Valley, catch 1 fish, did that, as you can see, 75 points there. Install 5 games using the Game Pass mobile app. Very simple. It's up to you if you want to do that, you know. Let's see what else we got. Everything sort of other oddities. Complete 8 quests in 8 weekly quests this month. There's another one for Burnout Paradise. Do you see where we're going here? Look, some people just play the game, some require you to do something. I'd say probably the worst one, some of the worst ones I've seen for quests, and this is you probably noticed it at the beginning when I pulled this up. This one, the Long Dark, have 3 distance traveled. That is a monotonous quest, and that's why I haven't done it. I might still do it, don't know, but they sometimes recycle these quests. That's definitely a recycle one, and it's a bit of a pain. That one, I haven't done it yet, might be easy, I don't know. So there you can see the quests. You can see where this all adds up now. Now, what makes this, I think, you know, all these different ways that you can make points or earn rewards points, takes me to this again, which is the Reddit, as I mentioned. Now, Reddit's got a great thread on there, r/Microsoft Rewards. Here's an image here of the current Xbox app on Android. I believe it's on iOS as well. I can't remember, there was an issue there at some point. I'm sure you'll know because you've got a device yourself. But selected people, including myself, have got access to this now, which is more rewards points to earn. I mean, this is crazy. So this one here, tap here to play, there's a game on there called Microsoft Duel. You just open it up and play the first level. That's it. Doesn't take long at all and gives you 5 points. Doesn't seem like much, but just bear with me a second. Play a PC game. Well, my missus plays Solitaire all the time, so I get that automatically because she's always playing it on my account. I'll get to this one in a second, and then use the Xbox app. You just open it. Now, but it isn't just as it seems, okay? And that play with friends on PC, I'll come to that in a second. Now, what I mean by it's not what it seems, is the fact that what you've got here is you get bonus points for doing certain things on here, like up to a 5-day streak. See, mobile streak. This is somebody else's, obviously. So by doing all 4 of these, I've worked it out. It's just short of or just over 300 points a day, right? It's just fucking crazy. So the play with PC on friends, well, there's a good community around on rewards that try and help you out to give you the best possible chance of earning the maximum amount of points you can in a calendar month. Now, playing with friends on PC, if you see all these points up, you easily can be paying for a month's worth of Game Pass Ultimate, or just Game Pass. I think it's just Game Pass, but let's just say for argument's sake, it's Game Pass Ultimate. Now, for example, to earn that 100 points, some people are like, well, I don't have any friends that play on PC. I don't personally. So there's ways around it. Like, for example, there are certain games on there. I don't want to say just in case it ever ruins it. I can't see how it would because you're just playing it normally. So, for example, some people play Human Fall Flat. But the easiest one by far to earn that 100 points is to download the Age of Empires game. And go to multiplayer and look in the lobbies and you'll find one called Rewards Points or something like that. You literally just join the lobby and that's it. That is all you do, and within 10 minutes, you'll get that 100 points. If you've got everything else done, you're looking at about 300 points per day. So, and the one last one that pops up, the one last thing that I've noticed, which I completely forgot about, to be perfectly honest with you. Someone did post about it the other day. Now, there's a lot of stuff that's only in America or only in Australia, but generally people say, if it's in the UK or not. So there was one here. See, this one says US there, you see. And this is something else. Creator Commanders in America. There was something else I saw on here. Oh, and that's another thing I forgot to mention. A weekly treasure as well. They give you a weekly treasure that pops up on the Xbox Rewards app dashboard. Another 100 points a week. That's 400 points a month, right? Free. So there was a bit on here somewhere. I don't know if this is because I'm not in the right place. I don't believe. I thought I was in the right place. Well, anyway, there's also an email that goes out, and that gives you rewards points for free by doing, a little quiz and just clicking on a couple of links, which is usually between 50 and 100 points, and that's it. That's this is the beauty of it, right? That you can earn some good points here. You can cash it in against games and get points for just using the points. Okay, so I would implore you, absolutely implore you, if you are not doing this, get onto it. Get onto it. Even if you're just doing the rewards here on the website, you can do this on your phone. I believe for first timers, Microsoft give you a bonus as well if you use the Edge browser. And this is not to say you have to use it all the time, but say it's your default and use it. They give you 500 points for that. I think they give you some bonus points just for joining it. So you have no reason to not do this. So I highly recommend it. Keep an eye out for, join the Microsoft Rewards Reddit group so you can keep an eye on what's new on there and anything extra that comes up. Because there was a few things where there was a couple of 5,000 pointer punch cards. I think one of them was for Battlefield 2042. And for some reason, even if you didn't own the game, you just had to download the demo. It gave you the points. I was too late to the party. But if you're on it, you can get some mistake points as well. Now, things to remember, okay? Do not be tempted to use a VPN to access other countries' page. So if you're on your page and you connect to a VPN in the United States and then refresh, you'll notice that there's a hell of a lot more points you can get. Do not do it. You will be banned, okay? So do not use anything like that. Do not try and fudge the stats. Just use it normally. An awful lot of people are getting banned because they keep doing that. VPN, etc. But, because there'd be nothing worse than you got to 200,000 points or even 50,000 points and you're that close to earning what you want. The latest game that's coming out in February or something like that. And then, bosh, they fucking wipe your account. Or they delete your points because you've been using a VPN. So that's the biggest rule. Do not use a VPN. It's perfectly okay for you to do the A, B, C, D, E, F, G type thing on the searches because, they know that that's a human being doing that, okay? You're not using an automated service like a bot or something to do that. They know, trust me, they know. And also, if there's a problem with a punch card, on the Game Pass app on the Xbox that hasn't gone green tick, their customer service is pretty damn good. There was a big issue recently with the monthly one, and as far as I'm aware, everyone I know got their points, even though it didn't go green. I didn't get it at the time. I contacted Microsoft Rewards, I showed them the pictures, and they came back and gave me my points. So all credit to the Microsoft Rewards team, and that's about it. So yeah, absolutely. If you've got the chance, please join Microsoft Rewards. You will not regret it. The only thing you need to do is get into a routine of doing your daily searches and stuff. And for me personally, because I don't really have a life, it's become a bit of an addiction, I think. But hey, it's free. And when you work out how much you can earn in a year, it's a no-brainer. We're talking a couple hundred quid, 200, 300, 400 quid. Definitely about four. I think I say 400 quid. I'd probably say you're probably looking at about, dependent, £200 to £300. Free money, mate. I ain't fucking saying no. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Cheers.